Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Charlotte Hornets. At small.
RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school, should be a physical contest.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Smith is out there with ball. Then it's Mark Williams. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Bridges in at the power forward.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Cleveland with the ball. Mitchell passes to Mobley. And good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And here's Green outside. Good. And it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alderman.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick-and-roll game, and he's improved his distance from three. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jump.
Here's Ball, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Outside Garland, tries from 16. Rebound by Williams.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Ball against Mitchell. They kick it out to Green. Jacks up a three. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Charlotte. Garland feeling it out a little bit. No one covering. Garland's got 5 now.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
For 3, Bridges. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Mitchell with it. Now Smith defending.
He's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Green against Strus. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Max Strus. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Nurkic is checked in. Hornets trail by 10 over Allen. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Nurkic has that shot in his arsenal, which is something that the defense has to recognize.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
You throw good, Garland. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
There's Ball with the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Anytime you get starter-level production out of the second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
Now Ball, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Ball with the bucket.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Garland kicks to Hunter. Back to Garland. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Garland's got 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ball with the bucket.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Stolen by Ball. That shot is off. Hunter with some nice defense.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Bridges with the board.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Garland. 20-point game for him in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Nurkic can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Kicks it out to Garland. The tray. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
When you have a traditional big man like Allen, you expect those offensive boards. Second chance points are a must.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Mitchell, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
For 3, Bridges. Rebound by Mitchell.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Garland, no good. And so Nurkic will bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 10. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Count it. He's got 10.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The wide open look here for Garland. Off target from three-point range. The shot, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Cleveland ball.
Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Miles Bridges. Hunter is out there with Javonte Green. Then it's Isaac Okoro. Then there's Mobley. And it's Jerome in at the point. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. There's Ball with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game
3 points.
and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Jerome passes to Green. For 3, Hunter. And another miss by Cleveland.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. 13 feet away. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Jerome passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Ball from long range. Hunter grabs the miss. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Nurkic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 7 points for Nurkic.
Nurkic is an absolute load to deal with.
Jerome passes to Green. Here's Jerome. Fires for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Hornets trail by 7. Pulls up on the wing. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Since his first day in the league, Richard, Evan Mobley has been an elite defender.
And that's why he's been compared to Hall of Famers like Kevin Garnett. But we still need to see him develop the offensive end for those comparisons, to be fair. Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there, very close to a turnover.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Hornets. They grab their own miss. Diabate, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Hunter, the pass to Jerome. Back to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Ball from long range. Tries again. A shot by Diabate. No good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And teams getting geared up right for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the locker room.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mitchell, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's Garland in for Okoro. From deep three-point land. Williams can't hit. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 13 points.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. He's checked in for Cleveland. Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Hornets. Hornets trail by 12. For 3, Bridges. It's good from long range. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
There's Garland. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The Cavaliers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Three-pointer. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Hornets trail by 15. Richard, what's an element of the Cleveland Cavaliers team that you really appreciate?
How about their defensive efforts, Kevin? That's what impresses me the most. This squad does a good job of putting pressure on shooters and scraping that glass after a contest.
The shape. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Sunday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Tuesday, they're taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. They get it again.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Hornets trail by 15. Shoots. And it's Green. Missing.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to talk to his guys. Some changes for Charlotte. Garrett comes in for Josh Green. And it's ball in for Curry. And free throw good from Strus. So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Loads it up there for Mobley. Bridges with the steal. Outside Williams. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Miles Bridges.
6 seconds left in the second quarter. And a deep three from Garland. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll return shortly.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Charlotte Hornets.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been added.
Agreed. You can't want to be a long-range sniper, but if you miss the target enough times, you become the victim.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
Taking a look at Charlotte, they're not going to make the playoffs. We knew that. But they did show glimpses of what they could eventually be. Unfortunately, all of that will have to wait till next year.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. All out there with Smith. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Green. And it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. Here's Strus. His first attempt of the game finds the target. Strus has got the first basket of the third quarter for Cleveland. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What you got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And it's Strus missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Here's Garland picks one up. This is his first free throw of the game.
Mark Williams, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Nurkic checked in for the Hornets. And a look now at the breakdown between three-point and two-point shots attempted here tonight for the Hornets.
And when you look at their percentages from D, not pretty. It raises the question, do you keep chucking or do you try and go to plan B?
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Lets it fly from 18. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Nurkic has got 9.
Nurkic with the midi.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Allen finds Garland. From downtown. Rebound by Nurkic.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
RJ, no matter what the situation, Nurkic is a monster on the glass, isn't he?
He had 31 rebounds in 2024. You never see that anymore.
Garland with the bucket.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
Hornets trail by 14. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Shoots over Mobley. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mitchell. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Bridges.
Nice finish.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Cleveland leading by 16. Mobley outside. Cleveland moving it around. Garland, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Ball, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Mitchell finds Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Shot's good by Green.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They led by as many as 18 points. Allen passes to Mobley. Now, here's Strus. Just 5 to shoot. Allen sinks that one from the post. Allen's got 6.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
Even though he's undersized, he's making an impact on the glass. Looking fearless right now.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Throw it up there and let the throw go get it. Allen, this man is a height machine.
Another shot, Nurkic. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Allen.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 11.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
It's good.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
Ball with the bucket.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Stolen by Ball. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Ball, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Pass to Garland. Allen against Nurkic. Right side, Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep, Green. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead, up by 16. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. DeAndre Hunter out there with Green. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Jerome in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Connects from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's Jerome. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Jerome's got 5 points now in the quarter. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Williams is checked in for the Hornets. Josh Green comes in for Curry.
Josh Green.
And so here's Charlotte. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Jerome passes to Garland. And that one is good from Jerome.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Simpson, looking to end the run. They get the rebound. Williams banked in off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Jerome, good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
There's Green with the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And the 3-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
There's Garland. Up and in on the way.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
From beyond the arc. Green, the pass to Williams. Williams double team. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball no good.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off. This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. For the 3. Good on the triple. Ball's got 11 in the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Some changes. Allen's checked in for Green. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. And here are the Cavaliers now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Crosses over, driving the lane.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Green's checked in, and timeout is called by Charles Lee. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the experience
Charlotte calls timeout. Charlotte making a switch. Ball's checked in.
Let's hear it for you.
He's perfect from the line this time. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Jerome, count that one. Jerome's got 15 points here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Okoro. Drops in the layup for two. Okoro's got his first 2 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year. And we watched
Hornets are
one guy
awesome.
all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Hunter finds Thompson. And that one is good from Jerome.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do.
One
the
shot.
opposite of smart basketball.
Shooting the technical free throw, Sam Merrill.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. On defense, Charlotte. Jerome passes to Thompson. And here is Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by Ball. Here's Jerome. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. There was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports.